everybody, welcome to another brand takeover, and today we've got our brilliant Moonstone Dies taking centre stage. But before I tell you more about this, let me introduce our other guests set in the demonstration station today. It is the lovely Stacey Algamry.
Hi everybody.
Hello Stacey, how are you?
It's a little bit scary on this side of the table. Yes, I'm a little bit nervous today. I'm not usually nervous, but I'm a little bit nervous.
Well, I was going to say, are you nervous to live up to such high expectations of the demonstration station?
Well, the thing is, I have teased Dan for I don't know how long about how long his demos take.
Oh, because they were quite long.
Yeah, they are quite long. So I've really tried to prep today, so they're not Dan's length of demos.
Okay.
But we'll see, because I have a feeling that if they are as long, Dan will never let me live it down.
So my other question for you today was, Sheila and Natalie are sometimes, well, Sheila's organised, isn't she?
Yes.
And Nat likes to just come in and she just gets on with it. So what sort of crafter are you today?
I've gone with a middle point. So I had maybe an hour this morning to prep.
Okay.
Which for me, it takes me about an hour to think about even getting all my stuff out at home. So we'll see, because at home I generally try different things, so it can take me a couple of hours to make a card. So fingers crossed for a good day.
Oh, I think they'll be good.
Yeah.
Would you like to just run through our pick of the week this week for us?
Yes, I shall. Let me move some stuff out the way. Okay, so the pick of the week this week is the fabulous Flourishing Florals decollage. I was handed this absolute whopper of a pile. So there are 24 decollage like toppers in this. That way. And they, oh no, that way. I'm doing it, it's fine. We'll get there eventually. So you've got your topper like bases, and then you've got all your decollage elements. All fantastic quality as always. And it's very confusing, this. It's going to be a long session, this, isn't it? You can just tell. You've got all your coordinating card blanks, all foiled as well. And these are just some of the 24. I won't run through them all because we have a very busy show today. But you can see absolute fabulous quality as always. So that is your pick of the week. Don't miss out. For all 24 decollage sets, it's $29.99. So head to the website hunkydorycrafts.co.uk.
Oh, don't be getting that.
It always takes me a minute to warm up.
Okay.
Anybody that's watched me before knows it takes me a minute. Okay, back to you, Kelly.
Oh, thank you. So I have got our Win It Weekly. So it's our beautiful True Blue Luxury Card Collection. All you have to do is like, share and comment and answer this week's question, which is finish the catchphrase. Don't cry over spilt. A, is it glue? B, is it wine? Or C, is it milk? So I think I'm a clean freak, so I'd cry over all three, I think. I was there in my house.
I can imagine you doing that. I probably wouldn't be that bothered because we're complete opposites.
We would just
I
say
can't
that
just leave it there.
Before the show that we're opposites. But you know, opposites attract, that's what make good friends.
Yes, indeed.
So if you want to win this beautiful collection, that's all you have to do. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit more about our brand takeover. So it's on until Friday at 8 AM. It's our fabulous Moonstone Dies, and we've got all sorts to choose from, and we've improved the offers for you. So our usual dies that are 2 for £24.98 are now any 2 for £20. So in total that saves £9.98. So basically you are getting, you're paying for one die, which is £14.99, and you're getting an extra one for £5. And
Can you with all the maths today? I couldn't have done that. It's a good job you're stood over there.
And we also have the other ones, which are usually £19.99, and I think that you usually get two for £34.98, but until Friday these are two for £30. So again, saving £9.98. Now, another great thing about our brand takeover is if you spend £40 on Moonstone Dies, or your basket includes a Moonstone die, you will get a Lucky Dip die added to your order. So you don't have to do anything. Our lovely Hunkydory pixies will do this for you. They will just add the die when they're packaging your order, and you'll just see which one you get. But there's I've had a little sneak peek in the Lucky Dip box, and there's some good ones, but I won't give anything away because Dan might be watching, you see, and
I know, wonder.
We don't want him to.
I feel like there's a lot of pressure today because we've never been allowed to do it on our own before.
I know, we can do whatever we want today, can't we?
I know, I did say if it takes 2 hours, it takes 2 hours.
Yeah.
Be fine.
So everybody, get a cup of tea, you're in for a long show.
Maybe just bring the kettle.
Yes, bring it. And some.
I've brought my travel mug in with me today.
Okay, so shall I just go through some of the dies? So let's start with our ones that are any two for £30. So I'll just take you through some of these. So we've got some essentials, and Stacey will be able to help with the uses of our nesting dies. So we've got here the scalloped and straight edge nesting dies. So I've got down, you can layer them, make them for frames. You could use these for aperture cards, and even you can use these for shaker cards, I believe. Is that right, Stacey?
Yeah, you can make lots of frames with this, which obviously you can then make into shaker card frames. You can do pyramage if you wanted to with this, so using things like little books, or just use them as mat and layering because you've got that square edge and then you've got the scalloped edge. It just gives you two different looks.
Yeah.
So we have the squares in this range.
We've also got as well included the ovals, but I know there's more in the nesting dies, isn't there, that you can pick and choose from?
We should have circles and rectangles.
Yeah, okay. So we've got here one of my favourites, and I don't often do a lot of die cutting, and I remember one of my first uses of the die machine, I actually had to go and get Stacey to help me because I somehow had got it stuck in the middle and everybody was crafting outside. I was like, oh gosh, what am I going to do?
It was the look of panic on your face when you came running out and you were like, Stace, I've broken the die machine. It was brilliant, but she didn't, it was fine.
Yeah, so tell us in the comments, are you new to die cutting? Are you an expert? I think the brand takeover, it's a good time to just get in touch and ask us any questions, and I'm sure Stacey will be able to answer any queries you have, or if you're nervous about starting die cutting for the first time, let us know. So yeah, this one is our memory book die. So let me just show you what you can do with this. So here we've got a project. I'm not sure whose this is actually.
Natalie's.
Is it Natalie's?
Yeah.
So yeah, so you cut out all your pages, you can cut out the inner section, and then it's got like little tabs for you, and you can add pockets, and so just use this for anything really. You can use it for photo albums, wedding albums, calendars, journals, like diaries, or I saw a really nice one. It was a recipe book, which would be quite nice to hold all your recipes in. And you can see on here it's got little pockets, so you can place them on your pages, you can add little things in. It's got tags, it's got all sorts. There's so much in this die set.
It's one of my favourites because when we all kind of got involved with making samples for this one, and I started making a wedding book, like album and scrapbook. So the little pockets, I actually got fabric that was used in the men's ties and then just put it in the little pocket, and it was really cute because then you can keep little things like that you wouldn't usually keep, and it's all like coordinating, it's all nice, and it just really nice thing to keep, and you can keep adding to it as well because you've got those dies. You can just keep adding pages as you go along. So you could start in January, do all your pages for January, but then when it comes to February, you can just do them at the time rather than buying a book. You're limited to what you get, so it might be 100 pages.
Yeah.
Whereas this, you can cut it out of different cardstock. I know we did like a paper pad with different templates on as well, so there's so much you can do with that set. It's amazing.
Okay. We've also got the festive foliage die set. So again, if you're thinking about getting prepped for Christmas now, you can use this to create little place cards. You know, you can put people's pictures in the little frame. Again, you can of course use it for cards, but use the foliage to decorate your presents, decorate your tags, all sorts of things like that.
That one as well will work with your little books. So it was designed to go alongside the little books, so you can cut into your little books and then place the inner thing, the oval inside it.
Oh yes.
And then you've also got the poinsettia as well, so you can start building up 3D poinsettias. It's a really nice set to have.
We've got our Topperful card. So Stace might actually have to explain how this works, but we've got a video on the hub if anybody needs to look at that for more information. But they work with our topper decks, I believe.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
You can use them for stamping project, you can use them with your little books. So this is so you just run it through your machine and it gives you the pre-cut mechanism to do that Topperful card. So when you pull the little tab, all your pages sort of reveal itself.
Yeah.
So you can actually tell little stories, and this is such a popular set. I remember when we launched this, I have a feeling it sold out and then we had to bring it back. So the fact that it's on this offer is amazing. Grab it while it's on this offer because it's so popular.
Absolutely. And we've got our lovely nesting butterflies. So again, I've got some cards to show you with these. So I'll just grab them. Here we are. So they've just used these to create this lovely butterfly shaped card. So you can create your own card blanks with these dies. And then here they've used them to create like your own toppers. They've added them up to create some nice dimension, which is good. And there's other dies in that coordinate with this one as well, so have a look through and see which other ones you quite fancy. I've got a very popular shadow box dies here. So again, you get, this one, which you make up your base of the shadow box, and then you can use the winter scene to really add the layers in to your shadow box and just create your own little cute scene. So I've got one here. I'm not sure if you can see it as well, but it's got all the different layers in there and it's so pretty. So you can cut these out of mirror, you can cut them out of, they look brilliant as well, just left white.
They do.
We have quite a few just white. Use your inks, use anything you want just to really personalise your own scene. And then some essentials, which every die maker will need, would you say?
Yeah, definitely, because if you get the two sets for 30, that means you have the uppercase and lowercase, so you can start personalising your cards. And these aren't particularly small letters. I would say they're kind of medium size.
Yeah.
So they're perfect as like a centerpiece on your card, but they're not too big that they're going to take up your entire card. And it's in that lovely sort of, not quite script, but it's got that curly feel to it. You also have your numbers and ampersand and the exclamation mark and other little bits.
So before we show you some more dies, I think Stace, if you will, just show us your first demo, and she's going to include some of these and another die that we'll talk to you in a little bit.
Well, I was told that we were doing a brand takeover, so I've tried to mix quite a few die sets with this. obviously this is my first live demo, so we will see how this goes. So what we're going to do is I've got an A5 card blank. So I'm going to make quite a large card. The die sets we're going to use are the 2 alphabet sets that Kelly's just shown you. But then we're also going to use a set that's coming up soon, which is the Peace on Earth star. And we're also going to use the star nesting dies. So quite a few sets, but you'll see how they all come together. So with the die itself, I've got some glitter card. And we're just going to place the Peace on Earth die set. And it's a little bit like going to somebody else's kitchen and you can't find the mugs. Trying to find everything this morning was a bit of a challenge. It's quite organised, but I have a feeling it's Natalie organised, which I'm not sure that I'm on Natalie's page with organisation. So we'll see. I mean, that's the biggest piece of tape we've ever seen. But, you know, we're going there. Make sure that it's still in the centre. Just bear with me today. I can't say I'm a Natalie, but we'll give it a good go today. Is the machine even on? Let's see.
Oh, now it is. Smooth, you see?
We're getting there.
We've got it.
It's going through, something's happening. Okay, so what we're going to do with this once it's cut, and fingers crossed it's cut first time. Oh no. It's all going to go wrong today.
No, it won't go wrong.
Oh, look at that, it has cut first time. Okay, so I'll take this huge piece of tape off. Natalie, if you're watching, I'm really sorry if I just mess everything up today.
It's okay, we've got time to tidy up before Natalie's back, she'll never know.
I know. Alright, no, not that one. Okay, so let's just get rid of all this using the die brush. And it's in that beautiful glitter card. As a crafter, I'm not a massive fan of glitter. Just because it's too messy for me. I don't like the fact that it's like...
You don't like glitter? How can you not like glitter?
Sorry,
You're a
no.
crafter.
That is
Like-
blasphemy.
I like the idea of glitter, but actually using glitter is another thing because, I don't know, there's just like... It just gets everywhere.
Just popped up saying there's nothing wrong with her organisation.
Well, no, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just trying to, like... Yeah. No.
I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
What is the metal plate for? I have a cut and boss and I don't have a metal plate with it, and some other people have also said they're not sure what the metal plate is.
Okay, so we use a metal plate. I can't speak for Natalie, but I always use a metal plate, and it's just an extra layer, an extra shim for your dies, and they seem to cut a lot better with your metal shim. I think if I show you this, it gives that deeper impression, so it just gives a cleaner cut. So you can see all of this. I mean, this is glitter card as well, so it's got a coating on it, and with that metal shim, everything has cut perfectly. There's no, it went through first time, absolutely no problems at all. So personally, I would always cut with a metal shim. It's not essential, but it's what I would prefer.
Thank you.
Natalie's boyfriend's just popped up.
Oh.
It's Danny Eagleton, isn't it?
Yes, he's put, Natalie doesn't tidy up at home, so don't worry about it.
Yes.
Oh, I feel we're causing dramas here this morning.
I know, they're on holiday together, so I feel like I might have just started
Yes.
an argument.
Yes, we're sorry. Natalie, we love you very much.
Sorry. Okay, so what we're going to do is get rid of all the background. So we're left with the star itself. So I don't know whether you want to read some more comments while I do this.
Yes, absolutely. I know a few people have said they have got the alphabet dies already, and they're such an essential and a good size as well.
They are a really good size for lots of different projects as well, because it's really quite, I'm trying to think of the word. I find that some alphabets are either too small or too big, whereas these ones are
just right.
Yeah. I was like, oh. Hi Emily, where did you come from?
Lynn says, thank you for the metal plate advice. I'll try that later. It's horrible leaving an embossed impression every time.
Yeah. I mean, the plates, a few people always say the plates are damaged, but they are there to do that. They are meant to be sort of cut into, if that makes sense. I think as long as you don't cut into the magnetic one, because that's the one that you want to keep.
We've got quite a few answers for the Win It Weekly question, which is good. I've got Jackie Owens. I'm the same. I love glitter, but I hate crafting with it too. Yeah, let me know what you think, everybody.
I think it's a common thing, you know, because I don't know whether anybody, if you watch Create and Craft, Dawn Wheeler, who has done some demos for us before, she can't stand it. I think she actually has a phobia of it. So if she touches it, it just goes through her. So this glitter card is perfect for me because it doesn't like get everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got this star. I'm aware that this is a little bit slow. Okay, so once we have done that, bring this in. We've got the glitter card for the matte and layer, and then Ink Me. We're going to have the star here, and then what we're going to do is add some little stars coming off with some ribbon. And we've done this with the nesting dies. So let me show you. We'll cut one more. So on the nesting dies, you have lots of numbers underneath. You might not be able to see that, but if I lift one up, you can see that there's numbers on the packaging, and that just allows you to keep tabs on which ones you're using. But especially if you're having a look at the magazine, when we rate the magazine, we will tell you what number of the nesting dies that we've done, that we've used even. So we'll quickly run that through, and while we're running that through, we'll also run some of the letters through. So I think we're going to have baby. This is going to be a baby card.
Oh, that's nice.
So I thought it would be nice because the original star comes from a Christmas set, so I thought it'd be nice to show how you can make different cards.
Yeah, I think that's the good thing with our dies. You can just keep adding to your collection and just mix and match them, can't you, to create your own personalised cards.
Definitely. Okay, so I'm just trying to decide what to do it in, whether it's glitter card or silver or the blue. I'm thinking blue.
Yeah.
Let's go with that. Okay.
I've got one of my favourite comments here by Tina Fletcher, and she says, people, it's not glitter, it's fairy dust.
Well, it's still a pain, regardless of whether it's glitter or fairy dust.
Susan, she says, yay, my Hunkydory order has just arrived, no housework today. Oh, Susan, let me know what you've ordered, I'm intrigued. Also a little bit nosy. So let us know what you've got.
I love a good order when it arrives. It's like Christmas.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so I've just popped all those through. If you have a smaller Gemini or smaller die cutting machine, these will all fit through the smaller machines. I think even your nesting dies and the piece on earth will all fit through your smaller machines. Personally, when I'm crafting either at home or in the office, I use a smaller machine. I am super lazy and I hate to wait for the A4, just because it takes longer.
Yeah.
But that's just me being lazy. Okay, so we've got these letters. And we've cut our extra star. Somebody's going to have to keep tabs on how long I'm taking and tell me whether I need to speed up or not.
Oh, I'm not sure. Emily, are you the time police?
Time police.
I can be the time police.
Yeah.
You can be the time police for today.
Wait,
And
about 10 minutes. I don't know.
Okay, Stace, you've got 5 minutes left.
oh, okay.
No pressure.
It's all right. You know, we're getting there. It's starting to look all right. This. So we're just popping out all the letters. All of our dies have release holes, so you can see that I'm just using my pokey tool and pressing all of those out. And final one is the Y, and then I need to find some glue or some tape of some sort. I do know where it is, but yeah, we'll see. Kelly's pointing at the trolley that's next to me. So we'll see. And I have come prepared with some ribbon. Look at this. So we don't need a massive piece for the top because we're going to wrap it round the top of the card, and then we just need 4 pieces for the stars. So I'm just going to cut them at really random lengths. Please bear in mind that I haven't actually put this card together before, so it may all go wrong when we put it together.
It definitely won't go wrong. I've got faith in you.
Thanks, Kelly.
Susan, she told me what she got in her order. I got 17 special moment sets during the 80,000 likes special.
17?
Yes.
Wow,
That is good.
that's amazing.
Also, somebody, I can't find, oh yes, Shelley said she was lucky enough to get the butterfly stamps and dies last week before they went out of stock. So that was such a good price. I think if
It was incredible.
it was $6.99, I think, for
Yeah.
a stamp and die set, which I believe watching the show, Dan said, I think he forgot to add the one, which did
Yeah.
make me panic because
No.
we'd sent the email out, I'd prepped everything, I was like, oh no, I've got the price wrong, but no.
What was that on?
It was a butterfly,
Was the
aperture
Yeah.
stamps and butterfly bundle.
Oh,
It's a very good deal.
okay, so moment of truth, whether I actually get to stick this on straight. If not, we're just going to go with it. I mean, it would help if the card blank was cut straight as well.
Did you cut your own card blank?
I didn't know. I think must have been a dodgy one, but we'll go with it.
Are you blaming
fine.
other people, Stacey?
We'll blame Natalie.
Yeah, blame Natalie. She's meant to replenish it with the proper card blank.
Oh, see, Natalie set me up for failure here.
She's never going to speak to us again.
Okay, so we'll just put this on, and then while we're here, I'm just gonna choose which. Let's go with this tiny one. I'm just gonna go with double-sided. Obviously, if you're at home, I would probably do it with glue or some red tape, but we're not at home. We're here with Stacey, so we're just gonna make it up.
Karen says, go Stacey, you're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you
I was
guys.
thinking, because you're making a baby card, it must be an absolute nightmare to have a child as a birthday around Christmas.
See, exactly this. You know,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was thinking when I thought I'll make a baby card. It really wasn't. I just saw the dies and thought that would be a nice card to do. Okay, so let's go with construction glue.
Sheila's babe.
Has anybody else started their Christmas crafting?
I think a lot of people have finished it.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Finished it.
Yeah.
I've made a list of some things that I want to make, but I'm last minute, I think, with my crafting.
Last minute?
Yeah.
I haven't started it.
Yeah, so let us know.
Have you started your crochet cat yet?
Yes, I've started my Halloween crochet cat.
Have you actually?
Yes.
Oh my god.
So I can't find the normal white glue, so we're just going to go with the pink purpley glue, and I'm going to get it all over my desk. I'll regret that in a minute. It does look a little bit crazy because I've put the purple glue on, but that will dry clear.
Yeah.
Magic.
Oh my god, I've got it everywhere.
Oh, we've got a lot of people with the Christmas crafting.
Christmas crafted.
Finished all my cards in September. Finished my Christmas cards. I'm now on to my gift boxes. Organised. Everyone is organised.
Everyone's organised. Oh my god, if you can, I don't know whether you can see on the screen, but I've put that much glue on the star that it's left an actual impression on the mat.
Yeah, you can do it.
You can see it. I'm here for the whole hour, guys.
Oh dear.
I'll never come back again. Okay. So we're just going to place the stars randomly. As always, I don't really know what I'm doing. But you know what? I think that's sometimes the best way to craft. When you don't know what you're doing, just go with it.
Yeah.
That tends to be when you're most creative as well, though, when you just go with the flow.
I'm going to go with that. Yep.
Well, it is for me personally, anyway.
I think because at home I'm quite particular. So I will sit and I'll try a colour and then I'll try another colour and then I'll try another colour. So the fact that I have to just go with it is, yeah, it's a little bit scary. But I mean, it's working so far. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to stick the ribbon on yet. But
It's looking very pretty.
thanks.
I like it.
I mean, I probably needed to put that under there. There you go. No, there. And then we'll just cut that.
Oh, it's
no.
like a little mobile.
Well, that's what I was going for, but I realised that I probably should have stuck the ribbon down first. But it's one of them days. We're just going to wing it. They're the best days, though, when you just wing it.
Yeah.
Any more questions?
Let's have a look. Oh, I've got... Mary says, I have made all my daughter's cards, 45 in total, made all my own, and I'm going to spend today writing them out, and then I can decide what to do next.
Very nice.
I know. And then Anne, I finished mine in July, had nothing better to do over lockdown. I think, actually, we've no excuse, have we? We should all be organised this year because we've not had anything else to do.
I know, but I'm not. I'm really not organised. I think because of lockdown, I've just sat and watched TV and that's about it, really. I don't think I've actually done anything else.
Winging it is the best way to craft.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Stacey
no.
likes that.
Yes, I do. I mean, this is going all right. I'm pretty pleased with how this is going, to be honest.
I think it looks really pretty.
And I don't think it's taken too long. This is where Emily tells me that it's like 12 o'clock and we're all still studying. I mean, you guys will probably do a much better job than I am doing.
See, I don't think I have seen anybody use the piece of earth star in this way, so it's good just to see different options that you can do. So this has been designed as a Christmas die set, but again, if you just use your imagination and you can create all sorts, can't you?
Yeah, and I think if I was at home crafting, I probably would have put the star and all the little mini stars on foam pads.
Oh, okay.
Just to lift it a little bit.
Yeah.
But obviously, I have not come that prepared. But who else uses purple glue? No one.
Oh, you've got a lot of positive comments for it. Everyone's liking it.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Looking beautiful.
So they're going to allow me to come back, yeah?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you can come back.
I mean, we might have to look at this card once it's dried, because at the moment it's just full of purple.
Well, you can't see the purple on screen.
No, you can't.
And then also, Kelly, you might have to talk for a good 5 minutes after this,
Oh,
so then I can actually
yeah.
clean up.
I've got all sorts to talk about.
So we've got lots more dies, haven't we? Because we've got the ones that I'm using as well.
Yep, we have got the next section, so the 2 for £20 dies to cover next. And also our embossing folders are buy one get one free until Friday, so head over to the website, you will see the big banner, the Brand Takeover banner, click there and it will take you through so you can have a good look at our offers.
Okay, so I spotted some, within our glitter sets, I spotted some mini stars. So I thought, while I'm here, while this glue dries clear, I thought I'd just add a few.
Our lovely Natalie has commented.
What she said?
She says, "You're a natural, Stace, you're doing a great job. I love this idea and I'll be at home for the rest of the week."
No, no, don't leave me here. No.
Natalie, you put your feet up.
Stacey's
taking over for the week.
So I'm not going to spend all day doing this because I could. But that is roughly my card. I'm going to say roughly because obviously if I was at home, I'd maybe add some foam pads and some sequins and other things. But it gives you an idea of how you can change your piece on earth into something totally different and create something new with the alphabet.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really nice, that, Stace. Okay, so let's Stace get tidied up. So I'll show you, this was the collection that Stacey just used. So she put this through the die machine and then just cut round this star to use for the mobile. So with the Piece on Earth collection, there's other dies in here that you get. There's the angel and there's the robin, and there's so much detail in these. You could even just cut these out and just put that on a card itself, and do you know, the hard work's been done for you. I'll show you some cards as well with this. So there was a coordinating pad, but again, don't feel like you have to use that. You could just use the mirror, you can use the prism inks behind to create a background, or just cut them out a different coloured card. Here we go. And again, this one is quite nice. It's in black, which is quite striking. Some more in our 2 for £20. So the diamond lattice, which you could create backgrounds. For this, you could ink behind it. And then we have our Build a Snowman, which is really cute. It includes 19 dies in this set. And you can personalise the snowman. You can make, I don't know, a snowman bunting. It'd be great for the kids. It's got little glasses, it's got the hat, the scarf. I think so you get a lot in this die set. Another Christmassy themed one. We've got our tags, and there's 14 dies in here, and I think, is that 14 tags? I'm not sure. But again, perfect for adding embellishments on your cards. You can use this to personalise your presents.
It's not quite 14 cards, it's you get inner cut dies as well, so you can personalise them. So some of them
yes.
You can create plain tags, so you don't necessarily have to do the detailed snowflake tags. You can make some more plainer tags.
Yeah. And then, oh, sorry Stacey, I've gone quite quick through these.
It's alright, I've got most of the glue off, so we're alright.
this one, which is so pretty, and I think Stacey's gonna demo with this one. It's called the Butterfly Kiss, but as you can see, I've only got 5 here so far of the 2 for £20. There is so many more on the website, so many you can add to your collection, different ones to choose. But yeah, have a look and let us know which ones you like. And we're going to head over to Stacey if she's ready to do a demo with the Butterfly Kiss.
I am. And just like that, all the glue's gone.
Oh, look at
I
that.
know. Okay, so with this one, I've already gone ahead and let me just put this underneath. And I've cut 1/2 out. So you can see that that is cut. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn that over and then cut the other half. So line that up, and we're going to use our super huge tape because I can't find the other ones right now, and just very carefully line that up with your previous cut edge. And if it's not quite right, you know, we're going to wing it. That's what we're doing today. So let's run that through the machine. So you can cut your die straight into a card blank if you want to, but with this you can turn them around like I'm doing now and create a full butterfly. We'll get there. So we're going to create a full butterfly, and then in a second I'm going to get even more messy than I did with the last one and get some inks out.
Oh, nice.
And create a nice background. And hopefully this has worked. Thought I'd cut into the magnetic sheet then, after saying don't cut into the magnetic sheet. Okay, so you can see.
Oh, I like it in black.
It's not quite lined up, but it's fine because we can just snip these off. So before I get that overly messy, let's get our inks. So I'm going to use the shimmer ink pads. I have no ideas. I haven't thought about what colours I'm going to do. Probably blues.
Yeah, blue or greens.
Bit of purple. Blue and purple.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with purple velvet, bit of French navy, and periwinkle.
I've got a question for you, Stace.
Yeah.
Will the cut edges look different seeing as they are cut on either side of the card?
Yes, they will look slightly different. So there is a right and wrong side to dies. Like the die cuts, you will find that the right side is slightly embossed, whereas the other side is a little bit sharper. So I'll try and show you on here. There. So this side, which I cut on the other side, this is quite sharp. You don't get that pillow effect. Whereas with this side you have the pillow effect. But once it's on your page, I think it'll be fine. I don't think you'll notice too much.
Do you remember, Stace, why we called them Moonstone Dies?
When we were doing all the research, I think we were looking at names for the dies, and we were looking at like precious stones.
Okay.
And there was something in, I mean, this was years and years ago, but there was something about Moonstone, about new beginnings, creativity. I think,
Yeah.
I think Moonstone is a gem, which is linked to creativity.
Yeah.
I know that I'm making a big mess of this, but you know.
I did some Googling last night on the word moonstone. So let me show you what Mr. Google said. So the most expensive moonstone today is the rainbow moonstone, apparently. And it is the official state gem of Florida, which I never knew.
Oh.
And this one, which I quite like, considering we're coming up to Halloween, you can charge a moonstone with the moonlight to experience its extraordinary properties. So do you believe in that?
No.
We don't have any believers in the room.
It was nice though, thanks for that, Kelly. That was lovely.
I mean, at
Yeah.
least you did your research. I didn't. I just came in this morning and prepped this morning.
Well, I just like a good fact.
Okay, so if I was at home, I would spend a lot more time blending these so there's like a nice smooth blend. I'm just going to go back in with the purple. So this is going to be our background, so you won't actually see a lot of
So this will be the colour
a
on
lot
the
of
wing.
the purple. Yeah, it'll be underneath that black.
I think it's going to look very nice.
Okay.
Let's have a look what everyone's saying.
Have we got any more questions, Kelly?
Not yet. Oh, no card is complete without a butterfly in my eye. That's
Oh,
very nice.
right. So now I have got ink everywhere, all over me. But you know, crafting wouldn't be crafting if we didn't get stuff everywhere. So, what are we going to do now, Kelly?
I'm not sure, but I'm very intrigued.
Let's go with the black. So we're going to get all these bits out.
I did a little bit of die cutting last week.
Did you?
At home on our new Stitch It range.
Did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy it, but do you know what I didn't have at home?
You didn't have a brush?
Didn't have a brush.
Oh, you need a brush.
Definitely need a brush at home.
You definitely do, because this is like my favourite accessory ever, because it just gets it all out and it's so satisfying seeing everything just come out. I mean, the other good thing with these dies is that, again, that was one pass through and all of those bits have come out. There isn't a single piece stuck in, but look at how nice that butterfly is. Let's just get rid of all these pieces.
I don't think I've seen a card made out with. I've not seen a die before in the black. Not from this set anyway.
In the black.
Yeah, it looks really
Well,
pretty.
I quite like black cards. I think they're quite moody,
Yeah, it's very
but
striking.
in a nice sort of mystical way. And then because I didn't line those up, go with that side. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll start building this up. So
What size card will this be, Stace?
I think it's 6 by 6. Let's measure it. Yeah, 6 by 6. We'll get there. So, really need to find that white glue, don't we? Let's go with the purple glue. This is going to be our favourite today. Let's actually just do it on some scrap card instead. Oh my god, this is like full on crafting today. This is not like clean crafting like Natalie does, so it all just comes together without any mess. No.
Just create a mess, trust me.
Let's go.
Fill the floor.
Oh no, I've done quite well. It's all gone in the bin. You'll be proud.
Thank you.
Okay, so Personally, I would use white glue, but I can't find it. Natalie, if you're watching it, please feel free to tell me where it is. Okay, and it's black anyway, and it dries clear, so it'll be fine, totally fine. So we're going to go with that there. Just make sure that that's stuck down everywhere. And then we're going to do a Natalie special. Use our scissors and cut off some of the bottom. And then cut off the other side of the wing so it fits within your card blank. And then Kelly, I was thinking, we've got sentiments on the show, haven't we?
Yes, we do. Would you like them?
Well, I didn't know whether you wanted to pick one.
Oh, okay.
And we'll cut it to go on here. And I think we'll go with foam pads, because I have spotted the foam pads now. Is there any large ones though? Yes.
Okay, let me just pick a sentiment.
What sentiments are on the show?
Well, I've got the friends and family sentiments.
Oh, okay, very nice.
Definitely want to use special.
I know that my foam pads are randomly placed. Sums up this show, random.
No, don't say that. I think you are doing an amazing job.
Thanks. I mean, we're not doing too badly. We've got 2 demos done. We've gone through most of the dies.
Yep.
You know, we've not burnt anything. We've not knocked anything over.
Oh, we've still got time.
No, don't say that. We're gonna smash it. I mean, that's if I can get all these backs off.
You can't craft without making a mess. That's half the fun. Absolutely.
Okay, so this is gonna go in the centre, and then just to make that pop, we're going to put it on the white card blank, and I think we'll just do that with the tape. So this is the finger lift tape, which for some reason I still can't take off with my nails. And I haven't even got my nails done at the moment. Usually they would be done for TV.
Jackie Owen says, I spend more time organising and cleaning than crafting some days in my craft room.
I can't say I even do that. I think I just spend more time thinking about it.
So you're a thinker. I would be the tidier, because I'd get it all out and then be like, no, I have to put it away. I have to put it away in its organised boxes.
Have you chosen one?
Well, I've got friend. I'm just trying to find special.
Okay, so you can see that all those colours from the shimmer ink pads have come through. We've cut the butterfly off. Again, if I was at home, I'd probably spend a little bit more time lining that up, just because we've got that tiny little bit there. But you know, we're fine.
Well, I'm going to just pass you friend because I can't find special.
Oh, well, we'll just do friend.
Okay.
They're just not a special friend. Like Natalie. We'll give it to Natalie tomorrow. Friend.
Oh, you've got some nice comments about this card, Stacey, because it's so lovely.
Oh, I'm glad that.
And I just like how easy you can create backgrounds with the Prism inks as well. It doesn't take too long, does it? You've just got to be confident in blending them together.
I don't even think you need to be confident. I've literally just thrown that together. It's not blended particularly well. I'm quite a slow crafter, I think. So I would probably spend a little bit more time blending, adding more colour. I would possibly even spritz it
Oh, okay.
and lift some of that colour off, so it's got the
Yeah.
like little paint splodges on it. Okay. And then we can just add this
Oh,
at the
that's
bottom.
so nice.
I won't glue it because, you know, we all know what it looks like. But yeah, there you go.
That's lovely. Thank you very much. Okay, let me just show you some more. So that, I just give Stacey the friend sentiment from this one. And there's all sorts on here. This is an essential die set, really. Let me just read some. We've got granddaughter, mother, grandma, brother, partner, nephew, special, son, friend, fiance, and just so much more on there. So that's definitely a good one that you can get your hands on today. We've got some more of the nesting dies, this time with straight edges. We've got the vintage label, and can you use these with little books, Stacey? Do you know our nesting dies?
They have been specifically designed to work with the whopper topper or decollage
Oh, nice.
shapes.
Yeah.
So you know our dome, our like plastic domes that we have.
Yes.
The very largest outside die will fit the exact shape that you need for that plastic dome. So although we do sell card blanks, these are great if you want to create your own card blanks. Maybe you want bigger ones, maybe you want different shapes. And then you have those increments as well. So you don't have to use it with that. You could use it with, like you say, the little books. You could just use it with your stamping if you want to. So if you turn it landscape, it looks like a little tag for your sentiments.
Oh yeah, of course.
And obviously, again, you can create frames, mat and layering with this. So it's a great essential to have in your crafty stash.
And I think as well the decollage do look great in the aperture domes, don't they? They look really effective.
Especially if you're posting them. The domes will just keep them safe when they're posting.
Yeah. Another one here is the Deco Delights. So you can see the nice panel here. Again, all the detail has already been done for you. So you can use that as a really simple background, or you could use it by itself, add a sentiment on top. Again, it will look great in all different colours. Yeah, definitely. It does have a bit of the 1920s theme to it, doesn't it? Stacey used these before, so these were the stars nesting dies, and we've got some cards here that I can show you. Oh no, I think I've nearly broken one. Okay. So here is the stars built up, which is really nice when you use it with the different colours. And again, there's a project that has been used with stars, but I think I may have tangled this up. So it is, yeah, I can't show you. Okay.
But you know, we get the idea.
You get the
that.
idea.
That would be a lovely little mobile.
Yep. And there's also other ones in these sets. There's hexagons, I think, and then this one, which is our cut a card. It's your birthday card, which is if you just want a quick and easy card for your friends, these dies are the way forward. So I'm sorry, Stace, but we're coming back to you for
That's
your last
fine.
demo.
I've already started because I'm just making an inked background, so I thought I'd start while you were chatting.
Yes.
And we're kind of going with rainbow colours with this one.
So I'll just remind everybody, so the offers until Friday at 8 o'clock. It is any of our $14.99 die sets are now any two for £20. Our £19.99 die sets are now any two for £30. Our embossing folders are buy one get one free, and until Friday at 8 o'clock in the morning. Any order that is £40 that includes a Moonstone die will receive a Lucky Dip Moonstone die in the order. So please have a look and let us know what you get.
I love the embossing folders as well. I was having a look yesterday what's on the show. I love anything with embossing folders. I would happily just sit, run it through the machine, and then just sit and feel it. And I know that sounds really weird, but there's just something nice about embossed card, and then there's just so much you can do with it as well, because you can sand it, you can ink it, you can just leave it as it is.
I like this rainbow effect you're going for.
Well, I mean, I am just picking random colours, and you'll notice I haven't done the edges, because what we're going to do now is, with the birthday, it's your birthday cutter card, guys, we're going to run this through, get some tape. Where's my chunky tape gone?
It's underneath your sheet.
Ah, that's why you're here.
Nikki says, how does Stacey get her blending pads to stay in the bottom of the ink pot? It's because there's a little Velcro patch on the bottom of each of our ink pads.
Yes, Natalie, very kindly always, when we get new ink pads, she will add the Velcro in. Sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once there. She'll add the Velcro to the bottom of all the ink pads. And then you've always got the colours that you need. So there's no mix and matching. You don't have to, you know, they're great as well because you can just reuse them. At home, I'm not as organised, so I just have a pile, and then I tend to just reuse the same thing. So I might have a yellow and then I'll use it for a brown. So it's not ideal.
Yeah.
Okay. Has this gone through? It has. So I'm going to take this out. Obviously you can cut this straight into a pre-cut card blank if you want and just create a simple card.
Yep.
But this, I've already cut it down to 5x5 to create panel, because then it's going to be a really quick demo.
I think that's good because it shows as well that die cutting doesn't need to take a long time. You don't need to build a card from scratch. You can make them quite easily.
Yeah, I mean this one, we're actually going to create quite a white clean card. So we've got that, and we're going to cut into this to cut out the sentiment. So you don't have to be precise with this, but most of the sentiment is only held on with some very small areas. So we're just going to snip all them out and then we'll tidy it up. So I've just created that rainbow effect. Obviously you can use rainbow card if you don't want to use the inks. That would work, or mirror or anything like that would work really well.
Jane is new to die cutting and crafting. Can you tell me what is the best paper?
Paper, this is Ink Me that I'm using now, and that you can see has gone through really nicely first time.
And that's perfect to use our inks on too.
Yep, or you can use, I mean we've used glitter card today, you can use the Adorable Scorable normal, but we do also have a lightweight, which is perfect for die cutting. It was brought in for die cutting. I think you can use most things. The only thing I'd say is anything too light won't cut. You need that pressure, so you need either a lightweight cardstock rather than paper. If you're going to run it through paper, I'd maybe put it through with another piece as an extra shim.
Yeah.
And anything really heavy will just be too thick. But we've gone as thick as grey board, and that cuts.
Wow.
So you imagine how thick grey board is. So instead of layering up lots of different pieces of paper, you can just cut.
Oh no, I didn't
out of
expect
grey.
you to do this.
Well, I thought I'd just create a white card and then have the sentiment quite bold.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Because I knew that I was going to be slower than Natalie, but I wanted to get 3 done.
Oh, okay.
So I thought, if I do this really quick one, obviously when you're at home you can add in lots more colour. You could colour in the balloons, you could colour in the backgrounds, but it just gives you an idea of what you can do.
And
so
there's more of the cutter card dies as well that you can choose from.
there is. I'm just looking for something to glue onto. Talking about cardstock as well, this blue is our normal standard adorable scoreable, and you can see that I cut the baby letters, I cut some of the stars out of it. I really struggle to think about what we've tried that it's not cut through.
Yeah.
It really depends on your machine as well. So obviously we use the Gemini here, but we also use the Sizzix. I think did you use the Sizzix last week?
Yes.
Yeah. And that all works fine.
Yeah.
So you can see that I have gone in with the wonderful purple glue that is going to dye clear. I know this looks slightly insane right now.
Let's give it a nice little drop shadow.
Well, that's what I was going for, so then you could all see it. I thought, what should we do today so then people can see it? We'll use purple glue. As soon as we finish this live, I better find the white glue. I should have really looked before I started, but...
You've got some lovely comments. You are doing an amazing job, Stacey.
Thank you, guys. I do really appreciate you joining us, watching us, and all the lovely comments as well. It's always nice to have feedback, good or bad, I think.
Yeah, and hopefully this is inspiring everybody to try different things with the dies.
Yeah, because I'm not sure that Natalie would have done anything with purple glue today. So, you know, if you've got purple glue at home and you weren't sure what to do with it, now you do. Okay, so obviously if you're at home, you can add in more colour into the background, but you can see how you can start layering up, and obviously that purple, the hideous purple colour, will dry clear. So if I show you the other ones, this one that we did earlier with the crazy purple glue, all of that has now dried completely clear. So 3 very different cards, using lots of different techniques today.
Lovely, thank you so much. How have you enjoyed your first time in the demonstration station?
I have. I'm not sure that I'll ever be invited back to this side of the room, but we'll see.
No,
We'll see what Natalie says tomorrow.
I think you will. I think everybody watching will want you back. It's been
Thanks.
great.
Thanks, guys.
So yeah, just as a quick recap, these offers are on until Friday at 8 o'clock, and don't forget you can get a Lucky Dip die if your order contains the Moonstone die and is over £40, so please go ahead and have a look. And I don't think there's anything left for us to say here
I'm
today.
not gonna lie, I've not even looked at my cards that tell me what to do. Oh, the schedule tomorrow. You done
Yes.
that?
Create and craft with Create and Craft first. So Friday, 19th of October, Sheila will be there with our Everlasting Memories collection. We are back tomorrow on Facebook Live with a live launch, and again on Friday, 10 o'clock. Don't miss it. And to add to the rollover box today is the Twas the Night Before craft stack, so I shall do that. Where is our rollover box? Is it looking good, Emily?
It is, it's getting fuller and fuller.
Okay,
Very excited.
very exciting. And yeah, so we will see you tomorrow morning. And Stacey's back again. It's Stace and Natalie at 10 o'clock for a live launch. See you then. Bye guys.